Hey guys, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. We've got a lot to cover with you today. Yeah, I'm outside. You can hear the rain falling. There she is. Kind of keep circling back around, but I feel like a farmer right now. I am so glad that it's raining. Man, it's been 90 plus, like 9 days in a row here. We really need this. Going to cover today for you your questions in our Tech Tuesday segment. I'm going to give you a market update on C8 ordering. Was that thunder? And then we're going to finish up today with some great looking cars in your beautiful ride segment. Thanks again for joining us. All right guys, so let's give you an update on C8 2020. Mid-engine Corvette availability, ordering 2021, all that stuff that is a huge topic of conversation. Now we've talked about it for several months. I've been telling you guys, as of mid-March, if you have an 1100 status order, simply an order number entered with the dealership, it's not been released and sent to production control, you're not going to get that car as a 2020. I had a question about 3,000 status orders, where the allocation actually was released and sent to production control. I wasn't sure, based on some of the intel stuff that I had and looking at projections, if they were going to be able to build all those cars. Sounds like the roof is going to fall in. It's really raining hard right now. I was 99% sure that was going to happen. Now I'm 100% sure, and I wanted to share that with you guys right away. I think a lot has to do with that second shift that's finally starting here in July, Bowling Green Assembly. So the good news, and that's how it was supposed to be. If you had a 3,000 status order, that means the allocation was released from the dealer and sent to production control. It was a guaranteed order, and it was just a matter of when you were going to get it, and that's the case now. If you have a 3,000 status 2020 order, you're going to get your car. Now for the folks that are at 1100 status, we've been telling you since mid-March, you're not going to get the 2020. It's an unfortunate situation, and here's what you need to know too. You don't automatically transfer to a 2021. It's up to the dealership that you're working with. You essentially start all over. I'm still in process right now trying to contact all the people that did not get a 2020 to see if they want to continue and move forward for a 21. And then naturally and fairly, you would put those people first, provided there's no constraint at the time that their order's released and maybe some of the new stripes that they want and new colors, convertible versus coupe, that kind of stuff. But that's essentially what's going on right now. You got a lot of people that have been waiting in the wings for a 2021 that said, hey, I don't want the first year car. I'm in on this car for 2021. They're all rushing the gate right now, and here's what I said I wasn't going to talk about this, but I am right now. Here's what I predict is probably going to happen for 21, because you've got large dealers that have a huge amount of people that did not get a 20 and still want their car. You put those people, front load them for 2021. You've got all these new people coming in that want to order the car now. You've got to wait for those folks. You're back to a year and a half waiting for that car. And then you've got to worry about, is there enough? Now, we've not gotten any distribution or allocation information from Chevrolet regarding 2021. What I do have, important dates to remember. We're already getting blown up and a lot of people in freak out stage. Please be patient and relax. July 13th on CorvetteConti.com, I will post the official 2021 Corvette order guide, so you can see some of the small changes, the colors, and some of the stripes. In fact, GM has done a little, about this time last year, they were doing little promo videos. Here's the promo video that hit Instagram for the 2021 Corvette. In fact, we have a question on the stripes coming up in today's Tech Tuesday segment. Another important date. This is where I want people not to freak out, please. On July 30th, they flip the switch. We can start entering orders, preliminary orders, not a guaranteed allocation, preliminary orders for the 2021 Corvette. I want to do as many as I possibly can, and it's going to be hard to do everybody that's been waiting for the 20s and the new requests for 21. That's not going to all happen on July 30th. Right now, I've got an ad out. I'm trying to hire somebody part-time to help me with a lot of the email requests so I can get to you guys a little bit faster. So please be patient in that regard. I appreciate all the emails. I go through as many as I possibly can, but some of the stuff you have to prioritize and make the most important thing the most important thing. So there'll be a series over the next couple of weeks starting on July 30th that we're entering these orders. 100% again, as I said, preliminary orders. They're not a guaranteed allocation until it's released. We've already said in this video, they've not given us allocation or distribution information. We have no idea on quantities. We're hoping that they're going to increase. I'm sure Chevy is too. So stay tuned. We'll keep you informed. We're going to do all we can to process and facilitate every allocation request that you guys give us. I really do appreciate that. But the patience is a key. We don't even know when they're going to start even tagging those orders for release to send to production control. The best guess we have sometime in November, maybe December, is when production will begin for 2021. So you think about all the people that were waiting, they're going to be front loaded. Those cars will be January, February, March. I mean, if you're a new guy coming into the mix, depending on how your order gets placed and where it gets placed, when it gets released, what is it, beginning of July? Yeah, you could be waiting till almost this time, if not longer, next year to get the car. And here's the thing I didn't want to tell you, but I think it's a very good possibility. Because of the backup, there's a huge backlog in 2020s. And yeah, you may not even get the 21. You may be pushed to a 2022. So being properly informed is a key. Remember, the order sheets, the preliminary order numbers that we start entering on July 30th means, I don't want to say it means nothing, it means something, but you can't rest on that because all of you stuck at 1100 right now, yeah, how's your car drive? You got your order sheet, how's your car drive? That's right. Yeah, okay, so we will keep you up to date on the order process. So I wanted to get that out there one more time, and as we get into that, I'll give you a little bit more updates on what they're saying as far as quantities and timing and things like that, so you can watch the bouncing ball. You can get rolling as fast as possible. We want you guys to get rolling as fast as possible. But right now, yeah, I think it's fair to say we are in unprecedented, crazy times. Dealing with it the best we possibly can. I thank you so much for your understanding and for your business opportunities. And I guess I just had to address that because the demand and the inquiries are beyond what any of you could ever imagine and anything that I've ever seen in the 25 years that I've been representing this car. So again, thank you for your pride and your passion. I really do appreciate it. Okay, let's get into some of your questions on our Tech Tuesday segment with myself and our Corvette technician, Chuck Metz. Hi guys, welcome to our Tech Tuesday segment on the channel. I do appreciate it. Here's our Corvette technician, Chuck Metz. And we take your questions. If you've got a troubleshoot problem, maybe something you're trying to fix, maybe you got an operational issue on a car, you don't know how to use a particular feature, email in those questions and we'll answer as many as we can each and every Tuesday. Before we get started today, I got some good ones for you too. We got a live phone call to help this guy troubleshoot his problem.
Hello, this is Ben.
Hey Ben, Rick Conti and Chuck up here in Ohio, sir.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, guys?
Good, man. Checking on that situation for your sister, Tony.
Yes.
Here's an idea for you if you want to write some of this down, okay?
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to get a pad because
okay.
yes, because she had called roadside and I said before we get it towed, I want to try whatever we can to avoid that.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, I got Chuck here with me. Come on in here, buddy.
Hey, how you doing, Ben?
Good, good. How are you doing?
Good. My suggestion is to get in the car with your foot off the brake pedal and hold the start switch and keep holding it. It'll go past the accessory mode into what they call the run mode, where the dash comes up and everything lights up. And then from there, try to put your foot on the brake and see if it'll come out of gear. And then if it does, you can put it in neutral and start the car and drive away.
All right, you got that, Ben?
Yep, I'm going to actually go and sit and try it right this second, too.
Yeah, so no foot on the brake. It's just holding that start button down. It'll go past that orange accessory mode, goes into the run mode, and then you can put your foot on the brake and try and put it into neutral, and then try to push the start button with your foot back on the brake to start the car.
Starting it in neutral.
Right.
Okay.
And if
Let me give it a shot. Okay. Yeah, she had a problem. She was on a trip and she had some clunking in the rear of the car and a little bit of a smell. So she stopped her trip. She let the car sit overnight, and then when she got back in it, it worked fine. So she finished up her trip and came home, and then she parked. She's just been driving it, work and home, and that's it. But now the car, it starts, it runs, but it won't move. No foot on the brake. Start.
Just
hold.
keep
Action
on.
required. Start vehicle to view application. Nope. Still holding. Fade. The dash faded out.
Okay, now.
Nothing.
Okay.
Black dash. Radio's on. Black dash.
What's the color of the button on the start and stop button?
Well, I'm going to take my finger off. It's dark. It's like not lit.
Okay.
Should I try it again? Somehow?
Yeah, try again.
Okay. I'm gonna just maybe I'll open the door and close
You want
it.
to tap it one time and then hold it down?
Open the door, close it, foot off brake, holding start stop button, action required, press brake to start, and then it says dismiss under. Dash is lit up, gauges are on,
Okay.
dash is lit, you can hear it in the background.
Now put your foot on the brake and try and put it in neutral.
While I'm holding the start stop or take my finger
No,
off?
take your finger off.
Fingers off the start stop, and that's green. Foot's on the brake, car's in neutral,
There you go.
press
Keep
start again,
Yes, now keep your foot on the brake and push the start.
start it.
And you should be able to go into drive or park.
I'm gonna put it in reverse since if I go forward, I'm gonna hit the curb.
Okay.
I feel the transmission engaging, foot off the brake, car's not moving. It's the eye is lit up, you know, the information eye in the center of the dash. But I'm in reverse,
Okay.
and I can feel the transmission's engaged because it wants to move, but it's holding. It's really holding.
Well, if
The emergency
anything...
brake's not on, is it? Parking brake?
Yeah, I was just going to ask that.
She had tried to release it,
You-
so if you want me to try to just pull up and release it.
No, you got to push. You got to push down to release it, but your foot's got to be on the brake.
Okay. I'll put it back in park, foot's on the brake, and then put it in reverse, and I feel it engage the transmission, but the car is not wanting to move.
Nah, I'd have it towed in.
Yeah, you're going to have it towed, but the good thing is we at least helped get it out of park, which you couldn't do. So now you can, if you have to, go to the same procedure, put it in neutral, so when they tow it, you know, and get it on the flatbed, okay?
Yeah, will do.
And that
Okay.
smell is probably indicative of what's going on. It could be a transmission differential issue, but yeah, you definitely have to have that towed.
Okay. I definitely appreciate you guys troubleshooting this with me.
All right.
And I'm very serious about getting a call with you, Rick. You're my guy.
Thanks, man.
And listen, you helped me get through this damn pandemic.
Yeah, we know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, right. Yeah, whatever. I can't even spell it. Don't worry about not able to say it. That's fine.
Yeah, I really, man, I wish I had an order in for a 2020, because if you've got a 2020 right now, you got a piece of history that's going to be worth a lot of money for the next generation.
Yeah.
You know, when the kids say, "I don't want Daddy's Corvette, I'm going to sell it," it's going to be worth big money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and even if it's not, it's still something special because of what this new car signifies. So I get it, man. I get it. All right.
I'm thinking possibly a 2023. I know I'm putting it way out there
It's all right.
to be the 70th anniversary.
Yeah,
You know.
absolutely.
But I may be putting in an order for 2021. We saw a couple, you know, I'm 50. My wife is 15 years younger than me. Congratulations to me.
Hey, all right.
We saw an older couple driving a Corvette, and they were in their 70s or 80s, okay?
Right.
And I said, look, you see that? I said, you don't want that to be us. We got to get one now.
Yeah, absolutely,
Get
man.
it now and enjoy it now.
Yeah, stop dreaming, start driving. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
guys.
Hey, thanks for watching the channel. Hopefully that helps you a little bit. We got you not all the way, but halfway there. So thanks again for reaching out. I'm glad we could help. Well, that was fun. We're always finding fun, different ways to assist you guys. I do appreciate you being here as part of the channel. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up this video, and make those comments down below. All right, let's get started with some of your emails. And this one's 100% for you, man. Got this off of Facebook from Scott. He's got an 18 Grand Sport. He says, most of May it sat because I get in it and it literally smells like death. I changed out the cabin air filter. I did find mouse droppings in it, but no luck eliminating the smell. I'm guessing something died in the air ducts past the cabin blower. I stuck a camera scope in through the engine bay filter, but couldn't find anything. How the heck and what the heck do I take apart to extract this crap? I even called a couple of body shops to see if they would do it, and they wanted nothing to do with it. All right, Kevin.
Been there, done that. On a C7.
Yep.
Yep. Actually, I had one in here just not too long ago. It was a C5. I found a dead mouse under the seat.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Forgot about that.
Yeah. Had one that had a rolling sound at the top of the dash every time you turn the car. Yeah, they made a little nest up behind the dash. I had to pull the whole dash out.
So you've got to pull that entire dash out. Someone fortunately like Chuck knows how to remove each and every screw, nut, and bolt that you need to do that. It's not a pretty sight. We've shown that before on the channel. But yeah, that's really, at this point, that's what you got to do.
Yeah, all you can do now is go on a hunting expedition till you find what's obviously not alive anymore.
All right. Oh, hey, by the way, in the most recent video, I loved how we started that. Nobody really made a comment on the ZEUS bronze video from Sunday, and thanks for all the comments too, by the way, on that. I love what Chuck said, because I got him when he's all crabby in the morning. He said, "I'm not your mom." We got to make a t-shirt for that, man. I'm not your mom.
Not your mom.
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
All right. Text is real small on this one. Okay, this one will be for me. It says, Rick, are the fender hash marks on the C8 Corvette factory installed, or is that a dealer installed item? The order guide says that they're dealer installed. Not sure what order guide you're reading. They are not dealer installed. If you order the fender hash marks or even the full body length stripes, you order it on the car, they will come to the dealership on the car. You can order them after the fact and have the dealership install them, but those are not a dealer installed item. All right, sorry, this one's for me too. Hang on. This comes from Mr. Greenberg. Says, Rick, I really enjoy the videos. I designed my new Corvette convertible for C8 what seems a lifetime ago, and I'm having the worst communication with the dealership here in Las Vegas. I just want to know when they're going to be available. When am I able to get on the horn? What questions should I be asking my dealership? Kind of what we talked about earlier today. You need to find out what your order number is and what your current status is. If you're at 1100 status, you're not getting that car as a 2020, and you've got to start over. If you're above 1100 status, that's good news, just a matter of when it's coming in. So call your dealership, find out what the heck your status is, all right? Next one here, Rick, I've got a C8 on order. I'm at 3000 status. Congratulations, you're getting your car. And you and I've talked about this before too. I've got the black Trident spoke wheels ordered on it. When ordering it, says that the center caps are sold separately. I'd like to get the black center caps with the C8 flags. I've even stumped the Corvette concierge and my local dealership. They keep pointing me to this RXJ code, which is a black center cap, but it has the Stingray logo on it. Stingray logo is fine, but I really want those black flags. They do exist because they come on the 5-spoke carbon flash painted wheels. I've kind of answered your question already. Rick, I'm a subscriber to the channel. Love listening to the Coffee with Conti shows. It seems like you have more information than anybody else on the C8 Corvette. Can you help me out on how to get these black center caps for my black Trident wheels? Okay, Brad from Illinois, you're partly right. When you order the black Trident wheels, they're not going to come with center caps. What you get, we've talked about this before too, and why I still haven't figured out why you're getting a standard set of wheels and then the Trident wheels. So what comes on the standard wheels are going to be a center cap. It's gray, and the trim is in black, and the Corvette emblem is trimmed in black. Now you also have the accessory wheels as far as getting the black with the Stingray logo, the gray with the Stingray logo, or even the black with the Jake logo, which you've got to do because it's not an accessory center cap. So basically what you have to do is go to the parts counter at your local Chevy store. They'll have to dig just a little bit because this is not an accessory item, it's an RPO, retail production order option. There's a part number for that, and they can find it and order it separately. You cannot order it on your car, that is correct, but you can get it, so good luck to you. All right, here's one for you, sir. This comes from Greg. He says, Rick, my question is about the tire rotation. Typically, I swap the tires left to right, but my local dealer says he does not recommend doing that on Corvette tires. I'd like to get Chuck's thoughts on rotating tires for the Corvette, specifically on the Grand Sport.
Oh, Grand Sport, Stingray, ZEUS are all pretty much the same. I mean, you can rotate them from side to side because they're all asymmetrical tires unless you've changed them over to directional tires. Once you have directional, they are where they are. I'm more of a believer in alignments because alignments are way cheaper than tires. And if you're having the alignment checked every year or every other year, that's better to me than rotating the tires.
All right, good one. You know, sometimes I get these questions, I never let him proofread them, so you're going to love this one, and you've had this situation happen many times. Okay. This comes from Jim Wilson. He's like, wait, what are you doing? No cheating. Jim says, Rick, I got a C8, and it seems like it has a miss idle. It's been that way ever since I picked up the car. Have you seen others like this? The tack does show some slight movement at idle. What's going on? We know exactly what's going on. Go ahead.
Yeah, what's going on is these cars go down the production line. They're started and stopped as they add stuff and build the car. What that does is sit up the spark plugs, which in turn causes an engine misfire. The easiest way to get rid of it is to start the car up, bring it up to temperature, and then run it at 2,000 RPMs for about 10 minutes constant. and then go drive it. And that'll unset the plugs and clear up the mist.
Yeah, so just sit there at idle, put your foot on there just a little bit, you know, 2,000, 2,200 RPMs, just keep it there constant, like you said, for 10 minutes. We had a couple like that, and what it does, it goes, gun, gun, gun. And it's like, you know, like, what the heck is that? And it does, he's right, he's done it,
Yeah.
and it goes away.
I actually had the scanner hooked up and could see the cylinder misfire. So, yeah, and that's what I had to do. It's just a matter of cleaning the soot off the spark plugs.
Good one, Jim. Thanks for the question, and thanks for watching the channel. All right, one more here, and then I got a comment from last week's video for you. This one's for me. Sorry about that, Chuck. This comes from John. He says, Rick, I got a 2020 on order. Here's my order number, such and such. Your vlogs are very informative. Thank you. We do appreciate that. We have a lot of fun presenting what's going on in the marketplace, which is, as you see, ever-changing. My question is, here we're back on this wheel thing again. My question is, when you order the Trident wheels, do you keep the original wheels? Yes, you do, but keep in mind, you can very easily pay for 2 sets of wheels. You get whatever wheel you check. So if you check the standard wheels, which are no cost, you're gonna get those wheels. But if you pick the black wheels, you pick the machine-faced Trident wheels, you're gonna pay for those and pay for the Trident wheels. So yes, you do get both. And the other thing I forgot to mention to the other guy that talked about earlier with the Trident wheels is when you get the black Trident wheels, you already get, because they show this as an accessory, you already get with those black wheels, you get the black lug nuts. And real quick, just a comment from last week. You helped the guy, you and I were talking about the situation with the memory seat for Mike.
Correct.
Sent us a text and said, hey, you guys, you were right. I moved the seat forward just a little bit, turned the car off, turned it back on, everything moved. I reprogrammed it, and everything is good to go. So congratulations. Glad we can help you out with that. Glad we can help everybody that we're able to share your questions today. Continue to send those in. Tech questions, troubleshoot problems, operational things. That's what we're here for every Tech Tuesday, kind of that quick tip from Rick theme, if you will. And I do appreciate you guys participating. We have a lot of fun just helping you have a better ownership experience. You know, that's what it's all about. No one, there's nothing, all these toys on the car, they're no fun unless you know how to use them. Sometimes you got some problems with the car, and that's where he comes in. He can help give you better advice on how that can be fixed, either if we do it here or if you're doing it locally. So thanks again for participating. Thank you, Chuck, for your help. I do appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
See you next Tuesday. I told you guys we had a lot to cover today. Thanks again for watching. Before we feature your beautiful rides, I got a quick email that ties into that segment. This comes from Tom in Brookfield, Wisconsin. This is Rick. Enclosed are pics of my man cave slash garage. I've owned 2 GM dealerships for 44 years and just sold them both about 2 years ago and now retired. The Corvette in the picture is a grounded and restored 1965. I just finished it this past spring. I have a C8 on order in the same color to match the 1965 that's coming in August. That car will be parked in front of the C8 sign. I watch your vlog weekly and really enjoy your honest approach. P.S. If I still owned the Chevy dealership, I would love to have you on my team. Good luck and good selling. Thank you, Tom. I do appreciate that, and thank you everybody for watching this portion. This is where we feature some great looking cars that we call your beautiful rides. Oh, speaking of beautiful rides, hey, Tom in Ohio, your 2020's here, man. Congratulations.
I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were the one, and I can't wait to see you Hindsight is fleeting, oh, and your heart's bleeding, and all you can see is red, till you discover it is within each other to forgive and make amends. If I had known then, or what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong instead. 'Cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were the one. And I can't wait to see you again. Oh, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. 'Cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were the one. And I